Good evening, everybody. I hope you're all well. We are back again with another live show on the channel. He's on Ben and Jerry's. Well, we are back with a match review and the player rating show from yesterday's 2-2 draw against Spurs at home yesterday. I mean, it still feels like 2 points dropped. It feels like a defeat in a way as well, because we're going ahead twice and we let Spurs come back twice in the game as well, unfortunately. And I am still frustrated with that. I really, really am. Well, you know what to do, guys. If you enjoy the show, give us the thumbs up. It's important we get the likes so people know where to find us in the search results. And please, of course, if you are brand new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. Free to do so. It does help make the channel grow. Hit the bell. It does let you know whenever we are live or when a pre-recorded video is uploaded. Hit that bell to make sure you're up to date with the content you do not want to miss at all. And if you want to give a donation, feel free. If you want to become a member, it's just 99p. Let's dive into comments. Good evening, Trev. Brian, it felt like a loss. I know we got a point, but we are seeing this all the time now. Win, loss, draw, win. 11 points drop from winning positions. Exactly. I could basically script what's going to happen. We beat Burnley, then lose to the Mackhams. Definition of madness, isn't it? Seeing Eddie doing things over and over. I may have expected different results. The problem for me is Eddie. Absolutely, Trevor. I mean, it was absolutely crazy how going 5 at the back when we are 2-1 up. Knew that they'd be a hefty chunk of added time. The season has been so far been absolutely bollocks, by the way. I just don't understand what Howe is trying to do. He knows where the issues are, but can't fix them. He's here now. I've got a nice cup of says oh, Brian's on the Trev's on the brownie. Murphy, we're going to discuss about him yesterday. We really are. Murphy was like used to say 90% of the game he has magic moments only. So, yeah. Well, I mean, how are you still feeling from it yesterday?
Quite distant, but was a draw a fair result? Possibly yes, in a way, because both teams were shite. I'm not saying we were the better side. Both teams were shit. Nottingham Forest has just made it 1-0 Wolves, and Proudlock got one back at Brighton.
Okay.
So it's 2-1 at Brighton. So I think a draw was a fair result in a way, but it was a little bit.
Do you think so? But you know what? Spurs only had 2 shots on target and scored both of them.
The fact is, they had chances as well. We did as well. But the fact is, technically, we could have lost that game yesterday.
Well, can't believe we threw that yesterday against Spurs yesterday. Good evening, lads. A very poor result against the shock and truly Spurs. Tottenham Hotspur side, Dan Burn. Will way below par once again. He will never be dropped. G7, poor passing and Langer deserves a start. Murphy did what they wanted, didn't play for 75 minutes, absorbed our pressure, then tried to pinch it, and we let them to a point. We had opportunities in our first half, but we just didn't take them. I mean, the best chance we had was that one through Joe Linton where he just smacked it off the post, and unfortunately just stayed out.
I mean, I know we'll mention it later on, but Joe Linton wasn't on it yesterday again.
He wasn't actually, I thought.
That's how many decent thing he had in the game, that shot.
What does Ramsey got to do to get a game? That I am really annoyed about as well. What does Jacob Ramsey have to do to get minutes? Didn't even come off the bench for me.
But the fact is, what gets me, Eddie Howe wanted him in January. I mean, not January, sorry, the summer. He was the one.
Well, play him.
I know Villa had to sell him because of PSR and FFP issues, but the fact is,
but why? I just don't get why are we not giving him?
Eddie Howe wanted him. Why is he not playing? Considering Eddie Howe was the one who wanted him in January. unless he's saving him for Burnley on Saturday, then you never know what. Anyway. You froze?
Oh no, I'm still here.
No, you haven't.
I think. Well, I'm just. What did you mean? I thought Miley had another good game yesterday.
Yeah, I think he did. I think he was one of the bright sparks out with the game yesterday. But the fact is, you can't. I'm just gonna say it to you. I know it's tough. But people might not disagree. People might do. I think he's undroppable now. The same with Bonds.
Well, I just don't think Howe can survive this situation. Remember, we've got to play so-called the big six away. True, yeah. If Joe Linton is not capable of completing simple passes, then what is his role on the pitch? Eddie's still picking his favourites. We are throwing away so many points from winning positions. Well, Brian just said it. We've thrown 11 points away. We all know Eddie and letting players into his team. Tonali couldn't get ahead of Longstaff. I remember that. I was disappointed with Tonali yesterday. I thought his set pieces were all over the place.
I think it didn't help with Tonali. The fact is he was constantly getting hacked down by some of the Tottenham players. And to be honest as well, I think some of the Tottenham players were talking to him especially because when they know what he's capable of, and obviously
we all know. Ramsdale looks so nervous. He won't handle the derby pressure. I'm not going to put it entirely down to him. I mean, you've got to look at it more of a defensive point of view of the goals we conceded. Right, the first goal, I don't know what Dan Burn's doing. For the second goal, I don't know what Dan Burn and Malik Chow are doing, just standing there.
Can I just say quickly as well? You handled the pressure on Saturday. The fact is as well, he has handled a couple of North London derbies quite well as well.
Well, he has, yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, we beat Everton away, and guess what? That was our first away win. We are in December, yeah. That is the worst Tottenham side I've seen in years. We should be humping them, to be honest. Why are we so shite in the final third?
The fact is,
I'm
just going to say it to you as well. Tottenham weren't that great last night.
No, they weren't. Mawani, I was very disappointed with him.
Who?
Mawani.
I think people don't rate him. I think people shouldn't rate him as much as he is. I know he scored off that game, especially off that game of PSG when he scored twice. But the fact is, he was poor last night. And Richarlison was the same. He was not good as well last night. Because he wanted a fucking penalty. He wanted a penalty.
That was never a penalty. Oh, God.
Yeah,
he looked at the should have come off his line. He did. Do you think Chow and Burn didn't move for their second case? The deflect. We should be just look. What annoys me with this second goal, right? There's not a lot of power in the shot. Yes, Ramsdale position is not the greatest, but why are Burn and Chow just standing there, just watching it? No desire to try and clear the ball.
Burn especially, he was just standing there, and he was in front of Ramsdale, especially.
Buster, good to try and clear it. It's like, let's just watch it go past. It's that I know it's one of those thingy goals, but it's look how it's not a lot of power in the shot. We deserve the win, says Chippers. But we threw it.
Doubt it.
Romarius, yes, I've seen that as well. Yeah, absolutely. If Sunderland beats us, I'll be furious with how, oh God, we'll never hear the friggin' end of it. However, a bit of positive news. Hopefully Wissa could be on the bench for Saturday.
To be honest, I would keep out. And our Palace have just made it 1-0 at Burnley, but Burnley's. If we can't beat Burnley on Saturday, something isn't right.
Well, absolutely not.
And especially we need them types of players like Wissa to beat Burnley.
Well, we do, yeah.
So it's good in a way because Wissa can obviously if he can be that impact player, he can come on and try and score.
Well, he can't. Yeah, I'm hoping. I'm glad he's come through the two games behind closed doors on with no problems. So that's a good sign. That, and I'm glad they're looking to be pushing him. So but second, I mean, we took Bruno came on and changed that game in the second half as well.
I changed a little bit.
Yeah.
Not much. But he took his goal well. He took his goal well though, that's it.
Burnley are currently drawn with Palace. It's not an easy game. No, it's
no.
Did you
1-0 Palace?
You said 1-0 Palace. Yeah, it's 1-0 Palace. Munoz
just scored with Palace.
Oh, I missed the start, man. No, that's fine, Andrew. Glad you're tuning in now. So, but it was a good finish from Bruno.
It was. I mean, I couldn't tell you from where I was sitting, obviously in Leeds, as it doesn't. You don't know at times where the ball's gonna go even.
Yeah.
But Van Dijk has done being a dirty bastard again.
Scouse or Macamland, what a choice. Dubravka will have a point to prove he didn't try those silly punches and always controlled his box. He did. But it's just the team he's in is not the greatest.
The fact is as well, Brennan Johnson nearly. The fact is as well, they had a couple of chances in the first half as well. And, a certain number 22 nearly scored as well for Tottenham, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Are you messaging that last stuff on Facebook?
Oh no.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Mason, are you still wearing your Santa costume? We definitely need more goals from midfield. Seem to be relying on Big Nick and Bonds all the time. Yeah. Well, that's it. Well, I mean, how do you think Bonds did yesterday? I thought he wasn't too bad.
He was all right, but no special.
I mean, he had an opportunity which was safe, to be fair, but that was it. Yeah. I mean, right. The penalty, right? Do you think it was a penalty?
I looked back. I looked back a couple of times, and nah, that wasn't a penalty.
But you know what? What about decision? I'm not. Do you know what? It might not be, but do you know what? Who cares? Because what about decisions we've had that have gone against us?
I know that, but I looked back when I was at my granddad's as well. More properly on his telly. Nah, that wasn't a penalty, unfortunately.
Fair enough. Right, let's talk about Murphy because he was absolutely dreadful yesterday. Right, didn't come on against Everton. Right, fresh legs, probably feeling fresh as a daisy. My God, he was absolutely all over the place yesterday. Murphy, another very inconsistent player right now.
Yeah, I mean, what? Some of his crosses it into the box. What's he doing?
If that's a pen, there should be 10 plus pens every match.
Chelsea are getting beat.
Oh, even in PLA, hope you're well. Ramsdale had a good part apart from the goal. He couldn't help with the two players in his view. Yeah, oh God.
I mean, what's Byrne doing? He's just standing there watching the ball going.
And how many times are we going to keep talking about ball watching? How many times do we do it?
I know.
Far too many times. Far too many. Leeds, apparently, Brian just said Leeds are 1-0 up. Well, it's against Chelsea, so. Byrne lost ahead. Again, that's so annoying as well. How can you lose an head to someone who's technically smaller than you? I don't know. I'm really frustrated. I'm still frustrated and annoyed with this yesterday. I am. I mean, because Spurs have dropped down to mid-table for a reason. How many Spurs will be dropped to mid-table for a reason? Because they're on a bit of a slump. But I thought it was an opportunity yesterday.
Chelsea are playing Leeds away.
Byrne always seems to lose headers, especially to shorter people. It's strange. Well, true. It matters because every point the bottom team gets us puts closest to the relegation zone. Well, yeah. So there you go.
Just been a 2-2 at Brighton.
You will. Yeah, but we got the penalty. I mean, it was nice to finally see Gordon get a goal after such a quiet time of not scoring a goal. Even now was a penalty, but that's Gordon's first goal in a while. Good evening, Julian. Apparently, Villa have just made it 2-2.
No. Who was everybody drinking it? That Gordon was going to be taking the penalty because I was. Yeah, honestly, I was that confident of the penalty because I know for a fact with the way Gordon's been playing this season, he's probably going to do something. Chipaz, you were an absolute cunt.
No, he's not. I don't think he has. Saying Spurs dropped out of mid-table because they're on a slump. What about us? We're not exactly. We're not helping ourselves there a little bit. Who we got after Sunderland? Oh, it's the
Chelsea
cup game, I believe. We've got the cup
Fulham.
first against Fulham, and then we've got Chelsea at home.
And then we've got Man U after.
Where does Eddie play Wissa when he's fully fit? That's a good point. Is there going to have to be a change of formation? You might.
It's good in the way. We're going to be back on Saturday because with the fixtures we've got the next couple of weeks.
I think Big Nick is running out of gas for me as well. Fulham in the cup and then Chelsea, Man U, then Burnley again.
In a way, I'm pleased Wisa's back because Wisa's because basically fit to be on the bench. It's the fact is when
FB is a must win. Is a must win. It is.
At least we'll have Wisa on the bench. Because the fact is, we need these players for the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, we do. I mean, I've got to say Tino and Hall played very well again yesterday. Although I think Hall was starting to run out of gas for me a little bit. Would you think?
Yeah.
Tino, very good again. Do you think it was a bit harsh on Alanga to be dropped as well?
Aye. Yeah.
Because Alanga had a very good game, and you thought maybe that could have done his confidence, giving him another start. But came on in the second half because Murphy was shite yesterday.
But the fact is, what game's bigger? Tottenham or Burnley?
I thought, wow, I think Burnley's bigger now because of what's happened yesterday.
No, from
I would have said Spurs.
You should have started him.
Could have, yeah. And I wouldn't mind ringing in the changes against Burnley because let's face it, Burnley are down in the bottom three.
Because Burnley are a lesser side, and we should be beating
that could be a bit of a concern as well, David, because he played superbly well, as you said. That can damage his confidence. Again, he must be so disappointed he got dropped to the bench for Murphy, who was absolutely... I mean, not Murphy yesterday. The crossing was all over the place. The control on the ball was terrible. And his passing was abysmal as well. And again, Murphy's been very hit and miss this season as well.
But the fact is, as well, we need to have more rotation for Saturday because obviously we've got Bayer Leverkusen on Tuesday. No, Wednesday, sorry. And we'll have to rotate again for that. And obviously we're going to have to rotate again for the Sunderland game and obviously rotate again for the Fulham game.
West Ham and Brentford as well. That's Trev. Yeah. Look what happened with that. Yeah, absolutely. Eddie rotated the wrong two players and only two changes is pointless. I mean, who is that? Yeah, I mean, we didn't get many subs on yesterday. Only about 2 or 3, was it? 4, actually. We made 4. Actually, 4 changes yesterday. So Eddie is just making wrong decisions, both with team selection and in-game management. It's a concern as it's happening every week. It is. And do you know what?
I want to ask a question quickly. Would anybody cash in on Murphy in this minute, at this rate?
Do you say cash in? Oh, that's a good question. What are you thinking of cashing in on Murphy?
By the looks of it, yes.
I know, probably a certain person who's not watching yet, but if he comes in, might definitely disagree with you.
The fact is, we need better. Murphy's been here for 8 seasons now. Apart from a couple of, I know he had a couple of stints at there.
He's had a couple of loan spells, yeah, we know he has.
I think it's time for him to move on. Done what the Bravka's done.
Eddie has his favourites and won't budge. Keep Murphy, but on the bench, we need to see Alanga have a run in the team now, surely. I think we need to, in a way. If he sold Murphy, I'd bring back Minty. Yes, depending on the fee, 45 million. He's shown consistency, has magic moments, only never for full game. That is a point you've just made. Well said there, Trev. And only never for full games, or some games he goes missing, or he's like Bambi on ice. Yeah, I think it's time to Langer to give him that proper run out now. And do you know how he played well with Tino against Everton. At least he's playing on someone who can bomb forward as well. So, yeah. Yeah. I mean, which goal annoys you the most by Spurs? The first or the second one? I think it's the second one for me.
Second. All day.
It's the second one, yeah. Because there's 2. We've got Chow. Even though Chow still had a decent game, but you cannot be ball watching like that with the effort that's is very not as much power. Is just we have a big, strong, powerful team, but we don't have enough quality on the ball other than Bruno, who controlled the ball last night.
The fact is as well, Ramsdale, if Bale hadn't been away, Ramsdale would have got something in that goal. He would have had a chance of saving that.
So, yeah, second, it was a slow P roller. Elanga's total shy, couldn't care less. I think he still needs a bit more time, Andrew, because I thought he had a cracking game against Everton. But Murphy has started to fall off a cliff a little bit for me, so it's strange being so annoyed after a draw, especially against Tottenham, isn't it? Howe will probably drop Barnes for Gordon because he hasn't scored for 2 games. I mean, I wouldn't mind if Gordon plays on Saturday. I wouldn't be fully against that in a way as well, because I think Barnes is going to need a rest at some point as well. Ramsdale punch was pathetic, but the defence shambles to switch off like that in stoppage time. We did that against Liverpool and Arsenal. Fed up. That is really annoying as well, David. It's more down to the defending and switching off. So there you go. And again, 11 points. See, Mason, 11 points we've thrown away as well this season. 11 points. That's double figures.
I was shocked when I seen that. Because I only thought it was the Liverpool game, the Arsenal game, and last night. Wait, is it? Oh, it is? Is it?
Something like that. Eddie didn't hardly use the hole for a full season till he was ready. I'm surprised if he thinks Elanga, he's using him. There you go.
What was there another game? Because I only know Arsenal, Liverpool, and Tottenham. Is there another game?
So there's 9. Where else?
There's 9.
80 goals conceded. Isn't his? Yep, I believe so as well. Where else have we thrown? There's probably all the more that they'll. It's odd. Who else could you say? Paul.
I'll have a look.
There's going to be more. I'm going
to have a look.
Those 11 points would see us sitting in second, yet we are 13th. Weak mentality, our manager making mistakes. I think it's a bit of both, David.
Villa.
Well, we should have won that. Bournemouth, possibly.
We could have won that Villa game if it wasn't for that lanky streak of piss.
Absolutely.
Aye. Villa, Bournemouth. Who else? There's Bournemouth and Villa. There you go. That's the 11.
There you go. There you go. West Ham, Brentford are 8 points. Well, yeah. Brentford, yes, there's some more. That's double figure points we've thrown away this season. It's been so inconsistent. It's just been completely inconsistent. It has at times. So, well, this annoys me more a little bit than the games we've drawn in, the 0-0 draws as well. So dropped 11 points, 8 are recent. It's only a recent slump then. We've lost 3-1 3 times, I think. Villa, West Ham, Brentford.
No, he said we're getting beat 3-1. West Ham,
yeah,
Brentford.
He says we've lost 3-1 3 times. I think he's on about this season, I'm sure.
Brentford, West Ham, in one more.
Or it could be just twice. Unless he's on about in all competitions. Oh, but it's too many. It's far too many we've chucked. It really has. It really is. Villa's another game as well. It has been quite a very, very dodgy season under Eddie Howe. It's been one of the poorest so far at the moment. It really has. Now we don't know what. Right, Tonali was actually brought up with an injury. Wolves and Fulham almost beat us. The win far off, to be fair.
Dream Shagger, thank you for the membership.
36 months. Cheers, Lewis. Really appreciate that. And Chipper's a member for 15 months as well. Cheers, Chippers.
Cheers, Mama's boy. People were saying why he had a knock to his knee.
But he had a knock. Well, I thought at first it might have been a tactical change because his set pieces weren't good in the first half, I thought. I do think we will score loads more with Wissa, but no idea how Eddie can accommodate both him. He might have to change formation, David, is all I can say. That's the only thing I suggest doing if he's willing to play the pair of them together. Yeah, Tonali did go off injured, but again, it's another injury. We've lost 3-1 twice this season and a 3-2. There you are. That's it. I think they're starting to work us. I think they are definitely starting to work us out, Lee. I'm not going to disagree there. But it's so annoying that we took the lead twice.
1-0. Oh, no. Wait.
And threw it away twice. That's why I feel like it's a bit of a defeat.
This is what Chip was. He's pestering us wanting to leave.
It's so frustrating. It really is. We've got to beat Burnley next week. We have to. And the nerves are starting to creep in on the Derby game now. They really are.
Next week, you mean Saturday?
Well, no. So I said the nerves are starting to creep in. Well, Burnley's a must win this Saturday, and I can feel the nerves kicking in for the Derby. I really can.
You said we'll play Burnley next week.
I know. Well, this week. I'm watching the Liverpool game. I'm telling you right now, Markhams will beat us. They look competent, compact, and competent. I've not got the game. Well, I'll catch a second. We'll catch a second off after this show. So, but
I've got
it's looking very.
What's his face? 13 early minute 1-0. They went wide.
Because we've been like with Trafford again recently. Next summer, I'd sell pub and bring in Trafford. Then make I'm not. I don't think I'm keen on Trafford. To be fair, like, didn't the bloke turn us down to go to Man City? Oh, what happened?
He didn't turn it down. It was that buyback clause what Man City had.
Well, true. Oh, my camera's gone off. Sorry, just bear with us.
I saw basically what Peter. Well, Peter had a little bit of cock up there. Trafford didn't actually turn it down. It was because Man City had that buyback clause in his contract, and that's why he went back to Man City. And he's back.
Yeah. As I said, I'm not fussed on Trafford.
After the
mistakes, I don't think I would have him.
After the games he's had for Man City against Brighton and Tottenham. Nah. There's better keepers out there. Not just we can't keep relying on the one player. That's the thing.
Yeah.
You've been. Why not go and look for players abroad? Like what we've done with Joe.
Fully could go 4-4-2 and Wilson. Will he go 4-4-2? If he's willing to play together, I think it's either going to be a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-4-1-1. I can see it. Oh, God knows, Brian, but I'll never hear the end of it, is all I can say.
Is that Minigan still at Milan?
Would Eddie use him straight away though? You only don't want Trafford because he's flopped a little. But I just don't know. Is he Premier League proven though? I don't know. What about his first season in the Premier League at Burnley? What happened there? What happened there?
Since we like getting players from AC Milan, would anybody take the keeper?
Who was that one?
Megan. Look what we've done. Look at the two players we've got from AC Milan.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't mind taking them.
It's a good option, I suppose. Or what about Restes? Who's he? Restes, you call him?
What about this one?
Absolutely not. What about Restes?
What about Michelle Vaughan?
Oh, God. I can't believe you've just said that.
He's retired now.
Why do we need to sign English goalkeepers? None of them are great. It's a good point. Again, we should be looking abroad. I would love Ramos or Roma's keeper. Do you want the Derby back? Shame we wanted Sunderland to stay down.
The only English keeper was decent, Pickford. That's it.
I mean, we should be looking abroad for goalkeepers next if we're going to go and get a new one.
Oh, I forgot again.
So, here you go. But, yeah. It maybe wouldn't surprise me. I mean, if we do go, Naps.
That wasn't me who did it. Who said to do it? It was Chipmas. Chipmas said to do it.
Oh God.
Chipmas said to do that.
Mm.
So it wasn't me. It was Chipmas.
You really was it?
I'll show you. I'll show you the screenshot of the messages, man.
There you go.
It was Chipmas who said to do it.
I don't know what. Oh, Paddy said they've almost scored, apparently. God almighty.
I virtually didn't know.
They'll plan to fly a plane of St James's Park again if they win. Never known a club so embarrassing. They're like that. God. What can we do?
I could only did it because we went down.
Well, exactly. I hope that game ends 0-0. I know Isak is actually starting for them tonight. Would you believe it?
And now we hate the trap. We'll be fucking. And now he fucking hates. We'll probably be milking it still if he scores.
That's it. Good evening, John. Hope you're well.
Hello. And now it turned out sour. We'll probably still be milking it against them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Good evening. Right then, should we do the next step then? Player rating. Should we do it?
No, you want him.
Aye, we may as well. Let us know what your ratings are. Aye, and he's getting booed. Oh, well. Do you know what? He deserves the boost, to be fair. Like, he deserves the boost, Isa. Right, and let us know in the chat, guys, on the player ratings. Right, go on, Mason. What you give? It's kicking off at Ramsdale.
For his first home game, I thought it was okay.
Just the positioning for the equaliser, for the second equaliser, you got to question it in a way. 6.
Aye.
I
give him a 6.
He didn't really do an awful lot, did he?
Nah.
I'll go with a 6 as well. I think he didn't have a great deal to do, but you've got to question his positioning for the second goal. Although I'm more annoyed with the defending for it than I am his positioning. So I think they would cheer him after shitting on us. 5.5, 6 for Ramsdale. Okay, then. Right. Livramento.
Give me an 8.
great again yesterday, to be fair. Like,
I thought he was one of the better players in the pitch.
He was. It looks like this guy has. It feels like this guy hasn't been out injured,
He's
has
actually took fucking Xhaka.
Oh.
Yeah, all the players now, fucking hell.
6.5, right. My rating for Tino, I was superb for me yesterday, so I'm going to give him an 8. 8, 7, 8 for Tino Livramento. Right then, what we going with for Malik Chow?
Out of 3 of the players yesterday, he was one of them who was decent, who were the better players. I'm gonna go for the same as Tino. 8.
He did switch off. I think he's partly to blame for that second Spurs equaliser, to be fair. Like, but in that, he still had a decent game, so I'll give him a 7.
I thought it was Burn more.
Well, I think both of them for that one. So I'll give Chow a 7, but it's just I'm downgrading him for the way he just watched that Spurs second equaliser, which is still it's annoying me so much actually. So people still now doing Chow got 7. Julie's just doing Ramsdale. Tina's just gone for 5 for Ramsdale and 8 for Tino. Chow was 7.5 or 7. Okay, right. Dan Burn.
Something just hit the post, by the way.
Oh. They're giving
it
a goal.
No, it hit the post, but because Alisson deflected off the post.
Oh, right. What are you going for Ben?
Well, I give him a 5.
I think he's a both for fault goals as well. Just standing there. Come on. Where's the ball? You're playing at centre back and what? You switch off for both of the goals. 4 for me. Chow 6, Burn a 4, Chow 7, 4, 2 for Burn. Right then, Lewis Hall.
Out of the three yesterday, he was one of the players in the team. Yesterday, he was the better one of the better players.
Mm-hmm.
And he as well.
Good choice. Hall in 8 is right. Yeah, I thought Hall did very well yesterday. Although he did start to tire out late on in the game, but again, he's played quite a bit, quite a few minutes since getting back in the side. We know what he's going to do, but I thought Kudos give him a little bit of a tough time at times as well. So I'll still go with an 8 for Lewis Hall though. He still did what he had to do at times. So 8, 8.5, and a 9 for Lewis Hall as well. Yep. I think he was just running out of gas for me towards the end of the game, I thought. He really was. Okay, then, right. Back in the midfield now. What are you going for Tonali?
He looked a bit sluggish at times.
Set pieces were poor yesterday. Oh, Mason's frozen.
I think he was on just a 5 second the standing 5 from being on 45.
Oh, 5. Okay, then. I'm going to go with a 4, actually. I thought the set pieces were dreadful. And we've seen Tonali put some good ones in, but those were poor yesterday. Very poor. 4. Hopefully it's just one of his off games, because we know what he's capable of doing. 5, 5, 5. Okay, Joe Linton.
2.
Oh, really?
I thought he was stinking last night. Man, he was the worst. I think he was the worst player on the pitch. And how did he not get subbed off, man?
Should have been taken off, to be fair. Like,
I do.
Oh, God. Not great, but I wouldn't say it's a 2. I'll go with a 4 for Joe Linton. Could have scored in that first half. Yeah, I'll go with a 4. Again, it was very hitty-missy from Big Joe yesterday. So a 4 for me. Okay, then. Right. Lewis Miley.
Out of the defence, I thought he was, bright spark. Not as good as the three of the defenders. I'll give him a 7.
I thought he played well yesterday, Miley. I thought he really did. Had another decent game, I thought, yesterday. Really, really did for a very young kid. I'm going to give Miley an 8 as well. I think Miley deserves an 8 as well. I thought he did very well. 6. Oh, that one was a bit tame, that effort, to be fair. Like, 6 and an 8. I thought he still did very well, Lewis. Miley, to be fair, like, so an 8. Right, we're going into the wingers now. Right then. Oh. Jacob Murphy.
2.
And why?
I thought he was poor as well. Some of his crossing, what the fuck was he doing? Nah, he wasn't good last night. Same with Joelinton, 2.
Right. Let me summarise this. Didn't play on Sunday. Started yesterday. Right, thought his legs are feeling fresh. He's feeling fresh as a daisy. Let's see. This is probably his opportunity to have some energy back and put in a really, really good shift. My God, he was absolute dog water yesterday. The crossing was shocking. The passing was all over the place, and the control on the ball was just abysmal as well. Murphy, at times, has been very inconsistent this season, I'm afraid. He really, really has. I think it was very harsh on Elanga, to be fair, after Elanga played such a good game. Hopefully, if Elanga had started, that might have could have done his confidence a little bit more better. But no, then he decided, no, Murphy's playing this game because he's going to be feeling a little bit more fresh. But my God, Murphy was absolutely shocking yesterday. 1. It was dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. And sorry, Coffee, if you're watching you. That was absolutely pathetic from Jacob Murphy yesterday. Sorry, rubbish. Absolute rubbish. Some people still do Miley 8, 9 with the corners. Right, people are doing Murphy 2, a 0, a 3, a 2, a 3, a 0 as well for Murphy. It was abysmal from Jacob yesterday. It really, really was. Right, Harvey Barnes.
He was hot and cold last night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, give him a 7.
I thought he still put himself about yesterday, Barnes. He was very unlucky not to score early in the second half, I thought. Maybe his legs are just starting to tire a bit for me now. Maybe it's a time for him just to give him that little bit rest now, possibly. I'll go with a 6 for Barnes. I thought he still was putting himself about, to be fair. Like, I think it looks like he could probably do with a little rest himself now.
Aye.
5, a 7, and a 6.5 for Barnes. Okay, and another 6 for Barnes as well. Right then. Big Nick through the middle.
He tried again. He tried last night, but I think he wasn't.
I think people were hounding him out this time. I think Spurs players were trying to double up on him, I thought, yesterday. What are you going for?
Give him a 6.
6?
Aye.
I'll go with a 5. I think he was starting to get doubled up on. I think they could probably see him as our main threat. I thought yesterday, so a 5 for me. 5, 6.
3-2.
Ooh, Hall a 9. 3. J7 a 5. Murphy a 0. Miley a 7. Bonds a 6. Voldemort a 6. Nick 4. All the play last night. Nothing was sticking. True, it wasn't. So, yeah. Okay, and then right, we'll go into substitutions now. Right. First one that came on in the second half straight away was Bruno.
Oh, he was one of the best folks last night.
He was outstanding, Bruno.
I give him a 7.
7? Ooh, I'm going to give Bruno a 9.
I'll give him a 9 as well.
I thought he was outstanding when he came on yesterday. The goal he scored was fantastic. And Do you know what? A player who is very passionate for us. Sifek set it up perfectly yesterday at full time. That's why I'm glad we've got a player like Bruno at the club. I really do. So passionate, and he says it how it is, Bruno. 9 all day long for Bruno. 9, 9.5, 8, 8.59. Bruno turned the game. He did. Certainly did. And Mason's gone again. Yep. Maybe Bruno needed a bit of a rest, but I'm glad he had bags full of energy when he came on. 100% Pete love Bruno. So do I. Turned the game completely yesterday, I thought. Completely turned around, changed the game. 11 Brunos and we win the league, says David. Oh. What is Gannett? Mace, what are you doing? Your thing sounds like one of those old-fashioned radios. God. I don't know what he's doing. So, right. Right, next substitution, we'll go with Anthony Gordon. I think Daleks are getting Mason. He scored the penalty. It was good to see him score after a while. It was all right. He had a bit of energy, Gordon, but now you need to see that more on a consistent basis. Now you really have to. Is all I'm going to say. No, just point playing one good decent game and then you go shit the next game. So there you go. I'll go with it there. I'll give Gordon a 7. I thought he had energy when he came on, did well, scored the penalty, very good. But now, if you want to start, then now what you need to do is start performing that consistently now. That's what you have to do. No, definitely not. He's just having a few problems. 7. Right, what are you going for Gordon?
Leeds have just made a 2-0 at Chelsea.
Oh, have they?
Aye. I was getting clocking in and off the put the airport in, that's why I would keep coming out.
Right, what are you going for Gordon?
You played all right. I got my 6.
6. Fair enough. Going in, much better agree with you, but it's all about exactly. It's consistency now, Joel. We've got to see. Brombyte started a faded fast 7, 8. On the 7s and 8s coming in for Gordon. Gordon was hungry yesterday. He was. Right then, Anthony Alanga.
He tried. I think it was a little bit too late for him. I give him a 6.
Fair enough. Yeah. Try when he came on. Was definitely better than Murphy, I can tell you that. I'll go with a 6 for Alanga. I think you should have started yesterday because that would have possibly done him his confidence a little bit more better. 6 for me. He does need a run of games, Julie. I completely agree. Right, last one, but it was in stoppage time. Fabian Schär.
Let's give him a standard 5.
Standard 5, yeah. I think that's reasonable. Again, not came on. It was in stoppage time as well. Yeah, so just a standard 5 as well for Fabian Schär. Right then, so we've done all the players. Now into the last few. What are you going for the referee, Tom Bramall?
Have we had a decent this game?
Mm-hmm.
Number 5.
Do you think he was that good?
Times. The lineup down in the leads, I don't know what the fuck he was doing. Fuck me. That lineup down towards the leads was fucking. He didn't know what he was doing.
I'll go with a 4 for the referee. He wasn't that great. Referee, seen only with -80. Ref a 5. Here a 5. Chippers was somewhere. I don't know where he is now. Ref a 5. Referee a 5 as well. Okay, then. Fans.
I give him a 10.
I mean, we know what we're like on a match day, don't we?
Yeah. Actually,
know
a 9. I give him a 9.
Oh, rise that.
Because those two Spurs fans that were putting the water from me.
Fair enough. I'll go with a 10 for our fans. Still, we know what we're like. Probably commenting on the UK. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Fans a 9 as well. So there you go. Right, last one, Mason. Eddie Howe.
I think you got it wrong again I think you got it wrong last night.
I don't think Murphy should have been there. I think it was very harsh on Alanga to be dropped.
I give him a 7.
7.
Mm-hmm.
I think 7's been very generous there.
Actually, a 5.
Okay, yeah, 5 as well. Yes, I can understand you've got to rotate, but I don't think at least one player, I don't think deserved to lose his starting place. Why isn't Jacob Ramsey getting minutes? Why there was a reason why we got him in. You should have played him. Maybe Dan Burn should have been dropped, possibly. So a 5 for Eddie Howe. So 5s, 4s, 5s, fans a 6, complain about a draw. Hey, kid fans a 10. A little bit quiet in pods, but not always. Even doing Eddie. Eddie needs a plan B. Drop his favourites when the dog shit various substitutions. Yeah, Mason goes from a 7 to a 4. He cracks me up. Right. Oh, hope you're keeping well. Hey, Tommy, hope you're keeping well. Well, yeah, we threw it away yesterday. Unfortunately, we were ahead twice, but what happened? We let the chickens come home at a roost at times as well. Defended poorly for the goals. I mean, Spurs only had 2 shots on target, and they took ball for them. But that is again to some absolutely shoddy defending. It really is. I'm hoping Botman's not going to be out for long. I'm really hoping he's not. I think we need him back. I'm hoping this back issue is not going to be out for much longer. I really, fingers crossed, it's not.
Oh, it just gives me 1-0.
Who?
Forest.
Oh, they made a 1-0 now, are they?
He's this again.
Been making as many mistakes as Pope now. Oh.
Can we please delegate Wolves? Seriously.
Been 3 mistakes in the last 2 games. Ben is full of mistakes, but Eddie will never drop his best pal. Sorry, put this to... Time to put it all behind. Stop the settlement. Sorry, Dan Burn cannot be a regular starter anymore. He can't. We need Botman back now, but we need to see Tino, Chow, Botman, and Hall as our back 4 going forward. It's really frustrating, and it's turning into a massive injury. I suppose with the ACL, he was a little bit unlucky with them. It's just a back injury this time. Hopefully, it's not going to be something serious. But I can see where you're coming from with that. Absolutely. It's just, yeah. Hopefully it's not going to be out for too long. But yeah, I'm still annoyed yesterday. We threw it completely. I thought it was because Spurs won a bit of a slump. They haven't got a good record at St. James's Park as of late, but we made 2 catastrophe defense mistakes, and they get 2 goals and they get enough for draw. And Spurs would have been happy to have gone and taken a draw back down to London, even though because they probably know they went at their best at their times. But we gifted them 2 equalising goals, is all I can say. So, yeah, it's frustrating, and that's why we are. we could see where we are on the table. I don't think the table never lies at times as well. It doesn't. And we are in the position we are because of things like that. Mistakes and all of that. There you go. What else can I say on it? That's just why we're down in the position of the table, because of inconsistency. That is our problem this season, is so inconsistent. And that's why we're not as high up in the table as we are. It's all I can say. We haven't been consistently we haven't been consistent at all this season, and that's been our problem. And as I said, look how many points we've thrown away as well. We've thrown quite a few away, and that's too many points we've thrown away as well this season. Saturday's a must-win game, but the derby, the nerves are kicking in now. I can start to feel them. I really am. Romero, though, what a melt. He was a bit of a dickhead, to be fair. Like, he really was. Oh, Anthony, hope you're keeping well. Spurs fans were celebrating massively last night. They're in a bunch of embarrassing how they're above us in the league. I can see where you come from, David. A team that's not consistent as well as of late. But then, what does that say about us as well? I blame Mason and his ice cream. The derby's going to be painful watch. We'll not be doing a watch along. It'll just be the usual live fan reaction show after the game that we always do if we can't get the games. So there you go. But yep. So we only took a point yesterday. We threw that away yesterday. I'm still really annoyed, and this has been one of our downfalls. Come on, lads. Sort it out. Eddie, come on, sort it out. What else more do you need to do to stop things like this happening? Yeah, I don't know what else to say now. I really don't. And table never lies. We are in the position we are. There you go. So, there you go. Well, and then we will wrap up there then. Thank you to everyone that's tuned in. We will see you back tomorrow for the preview to Burnley. Hopefully, we might try and get Dan again from Turf House Moors TV if he's available. I think he did well when he came on the fan reaction show after the Marseille game. So hopefully, we might try and get him on for tomorrow if he's available. So preview tomorrow night for Burnley. So do join us for that at 8 o'clock tomorrow. The second half of the season needs to be massive, otherwise no Europe next season. Exactly, David. And so far, we don't look like getting into Europe, and we don't look like winning a trophy right now, I've got to admit. We're in the semi-final, but... Sorry, we're in the quarter-final, but there you go. All it could take for us is just to throw that away as well. Fingers crossed I'm wrong, but there you are. That's all I can say. There you go. But anyway, guys, if you have enjoyed, hit the thumbs up. It's important we get the likes so people know where to find us. And please subscribe if you're brand new to the channel. You're not yet subscribing. You enjoy what we bring out for you to enjoy. Smash that subscribe button. Free to do so. It does help make the channel grow. Hit the bell as well. That does let you know whenever we are live or when a pre-recorded video is uploaded. So please hit the bell to make sure you're all up to date with the content you do not want to miss at all. Again, if you'd like to give a donation, feel free. And if you want to become a member, it's 99p. Hit the join button to become a member, and you'll be putting the price as we do as well. Thank you to Lewis and Chippers for your continued memberships on the channel. Really, really appreciate it, as always. So there you are. Thanks for a great show, guys. Cheers, John. Later as all. Well done, Peter. Makes a great show as usual with a great match analysis. Thank you so much. Brilliant show as always. Appreciate it. Thanks, Peter. Thanks, Mason. Thanks, everyone. See you tomorrow. Yes, preview tomorrow night. See you Friday on Nate's tomorrow. No worries, Chippers. We'll catch you Friday for the crazy show, as we always do. So here you go. Well then, guys, thank you again for tonight. It is a bit of a disappointing one, but let's move on, and we now turn our focus to Burnley, and hopefully we can absolutely fix ourselves up for that one. Fingers crossed we do. Anyway, guys, enjoy the rest of your evening, and me and Miss will catch you all again tomorrow night. Have a good one, guys. See you later. Take care, and good night, everybody.